This is Captain Calhoun speaking. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you on the boat. We're going to talk about community and connection today. I wonder if I can. There we go. How about that? Good morning. Good morning from Grandpa's office. We are in Salt Lake City today. Just getting ready for the day. Having my coffee. Having a little coffee cake for breakfast. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. Today I'm going to go try and secure some snowboarding equipment so that my sister and I can go live it up on Sunday. I have a lot of friends that work on the mountain, so I'm hoping to get some gear and stuff comped so that I don't have to spend any more money. And Grandpa's going to pull up the rear with whatever I don't get. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And it is wonderful to be with my family. I thought it would be a very apt opportunity or a good day to talk about connection, community, because it's very important and it's something that I'm experiencing quite a bit of. Galen, good morning. Kathy Ann, Kristen Melinda, Blessed to Crochet, Jimmy Pickles. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Happy day, happy day. Blessed to Crochet, it's funny, seeing you has reminded me of the black canvases that you sent me, and I was watching a Bob Ross live, like an actual reruns of Bob Ross last night, and it has reinvigorated me. He does a lot of painting on black canvases, and I never noticed that before. And I also noticed that what he's doing is taking specific brushes and doing specific things, and I'm not really thinking about my paintings that way, so I think I'm going to go get some fan brushes, and I think he calls them round brushes, right? I'm going to get a couple of the brushes that he uses. I'm going to get a big old easel like he has. Is that what it's called, what you mix the colors on? And I'm going to take some notes out of Mr. Ross's book for our Bob Ross hour moving forward. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I might be able to make something a little bit more Bob Ross-esque, which should be better than what I normally do, right? It should be good. Oh, and for those that don't know, for those that are new around here, I am the son of Tommy Scoville, Captain Calhoun here. Calhoun Scoville, just more Scoville stuff going on. Shauna B, KP and AZ, hello, hello. Millie the Dandelion, back to work today, so you know the drill. A lurky worky, much love to you all. Sorry I can't follow the chat on my phone. Well, I'm glad you're here, Millie. Much love to you as well. Robin, hello, hello. Good morning. Are you with beautiful Takara? I'm not yet. I'm gonna spend, what's today, the 27th? I'm gonna spend today, tomorrow, and Sunday with my parents, or pardon me, with my family, and then they're all gonna leave. So after Sunday, I believe they're all leaving Monday morning, so I'll go hang out with Takara Monday. And you know, I haven't spoken with her about specifics, so I wonder. She's been working up in Park City, so I know that she's kind of all over the place and really busy. I'm sure we'll make some time. Joan M, hello, hello, welcome in. Scooby Lee, Kathleen Menzies. What's going on, guys? But yeah, let's talk about some community and connection. I should have brought the coffee pot in here. I have to say, I think it's beautiful how our community has such far-reaching ripples, right? The stuff that we talk about here, I feel like I hear about other places, random places. I feel like the things that we talk about here are now being talked about on the world stage. And I don't necessarily think that we started that or anything, but I think it's wonderful that the concepts that we discuss here are, being discussed other places, that the concepts that we discuss here are, kind of on everyone's lips. Lori Abs, good morning. Kevin Hawthorne, hello, hello. Blessed to Crochet says, my daughter yesterday had a scary event in the mall. A fight that broke out from about 20 unruly teens. That's like a riot. They were in a store and the gate got closed and they had to go out of the employee entrance. She's okay, just shook up. Thankfully, she was with her husband and nobody got hurt. Wow, that sounds wild. I'm glad everyone's okay. I'm glad she was with her husband. Lori Abs, I slept very well, and I'm doing well as well. How are you doing today, Lori? Good to see you. Sunset, XOXO, good to see you. Majesty, good morning. Yeah, guys. Yeah, a little community, a little connection, huh? But yeah, like I was saying, what we talk about here is being talked about everywhere. It's on everyone's lips. You know, whether we're talking about the Diddy stuff, whether we're talking about being better today than we were yesterday, whether we're talking about recovery, it definitely seems to be a topic that everyone's kind of thinking about now, which is wonderful. It was not always that way. Um, it's a beautiful time to be alive and on the path that we're on the journey that we're on. You know, and I had some other things to say about that. You know, all of this, to talk about the Diddy stuff briefly, all the stuff that's happening in Hollywood, all of these, you know, secrets that are being uncovered that weren't really secrets, right? We kind of knew about it but didn't say anything. I think that day and age is over. I think that standing up and saying, I don't think that's okay, is the new norm. I think that people are going to be doing that more because they don't feel alone doing it. I think that the power of community is right there for you to see. You know, if it's not as scary to stand up and say what I believe in because other people are standing up and saying what they believe in, that's a beautiful damn thing, in my opinion. Jeremy Fowler, what's going on? Anderson's Danish, good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys. And again, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am Captain Calhoun. I am the son of Tommy Scoville, son of Papa Scoville. The lineage goes. Tarun Pandita, hello, hello, welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you? It's nice to make your acquaintance. Good morning, good morning. Just finishing off some coffee and some coffee cake. Although my coffee's cold and about to run out, I'm kind of sad. I definitely should have brought a bigger cup in this room, I have to say. Check out my beautiful mom back there, guys. You see that? Just a little sneak peek. I didn't get permission, so we'll hide her. Namaste, namaste, namaste. From Asia, that's so wonderful. Another thing I love about our community is that we are all over the world, folks. If you're tuning in this morning, if you don't mind, I think it's way cool. Will you put in the chat where you're tuning in from this morning? I bet you we've got people all over the darn world, and I think that's the coolest thing. Yeah, go ahead and put in the chat where you're tuning in from, if you don't mind. Estelle, hello, hello, good to meet you. Jeremy says, how was the travel, boss? It was really good. You know, I will say, I spent all day on planes and in airports, and I didn't leave the time zone I started in. So it was kind of, last minute, as cheap as I can get kind of tickets. But, there wasn't crying babies. There wasn't someone beating my chair up. There wasn't a ton of sick people. You know, it was pretty mundane and regular. I made it. One of the flights, I had a sick person next to me, and one of the flights I had two babies next to me, but everyone was so well behaved. You know, the sick people were like coughing into their, it was a model of human behavior. It was great. Carol Winter, Barbara Aldrich. We've got Montana, Maryland, South Carolina, Minnesota, South Africa, Milwaukee, Ohio. Heck yeah, this is crazy. Asia, SoCal, Venice Beach. I used to live in Los Alamitos, right next to Long Beach. My sister is wonderful, Anderson. Thank you for asking. It is a beautiful thing to be able to be involved in both sides of my family's lives at the same time, because they don't always get along. There's a lot of family history, family drama, and the fact that I can have the whole community is wonderful. I've always been somewhat of a social butterfly. In high school, I didn't belong to a clique. I kind of flitted between like a little butterfly, right? I had friends in all the groups. And enemies as well. But that being said, even in my adult life, this character trait seems to be serving me well. David, hi from Australia. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Hello, hello. Matrix Rabbit fell again. Oh no. Are you at home right now, Matrix? James Collins, I was wondering when you pop in, brother. Good to see you, man. Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good morning. Joan M. says, I love the fact that women are uplifting women finally, and we have to encourage our men and boys to take back their protection power. There is nothing better than a man that knows he is a man. I tell you what, we definitely seem to have gotten a little confused along the way. I'm glad that we're riding the ship. I definitely agree with you, Joan. And there's a beautiful chemistry when a man and a woman, kind of make it work together. And I'm not necessarily saying romantically, but when you combine the female power and the male power, you get this power that is not harnessable without both pieces, right? Together we can make absolute magic. And I'm not talking about babies, but we can make those too. Racks of ribs at the grocery store for $10, dude. Where do you live? I mean, I know where you live, but that's a screaming deal. That's a screaming deal. Let's get some ones up for Matrix Rabbit, guys, and anyone else out there that needs a little extra love and care, all right? Gonna go to urgent care here in a few. Be safe, Matrix. We love you. We're constantly praying for you and thinking of you. I've got the whole family on the Matrix well wishes train. Estelle Pretoria says, my elder sister is dying of COPD in Cape Town. I don't know what to pray for. Well, I tell you what, I definitely feel like if I was in that position, I would struggle to know what to pray for as well. You know, because there's my selfish desires, right? I obviously want my sister. And then, you know, there's, you know, I want her to be happy and comfortable and peaceful, right? So, like, you know, what do you pray for? I tell you what, my heart goes out to you and yours. And I guess I'll be thinking and praying for y'all to just have some safety, security, and serenity, you know, whatever happens. James Collins cares, or pardon me, Jeremy Fowler says, James Collins, now the question is, what do you put on them bad boys? That is the good question. That is the good question at hand. James did a short video on ants today. I'm gonna have to go check that out, man. I still haven't checked your channel out. I'm slacking. Blessed to Crochet says, we're celebrating with my daughter and son-in-law today. Finally got our gifts. Well, heck yeah. That should be fun. Time with the family, community, huh? Salt and pepper, Montreal style steak spice. I do like the Montreal allspice a lot. Connection, community connection. Oh yeah, that's right. I was saying we're standing up for what we believe in, and now we feel more comfortable doing so. Get in there. You got a little nose hair poking out. And it feels more comfortable to do so because we see our friends and peers doing so as well, right? This is progress. This is one step forward. The next step is that we stop, you know, finding out about these crazy Hollywood sex rings, you know? The next step is that this stuff isn't in the shadows anymore because everyone's standing up and shedding light on it, right? The next step is the next phase of evolution, right? If we're all going to be good and treat each other good, imagine what kind of world we'd live in. You know, imagine what kind of world where, you know, we don't give evil a place to hide, right? We don't shelter it in shadows, right? In fact, we even get a whiff, right? Even a memory of evil. And we, you know, we turn on the bright lights. All right, where's it at? Scope that sucker out, you know? I think that this is the future. This is the present. This is the now. What's going on? Lifeboat, Spanx Calhoun. Hey, Dad, I love you. Shout out to the Admiral. That's my pops. He's the man. I got this whole thing started about, what is it, 3.5 years ago? Coming on 4? Willow, hello, hello. Blessed to Crochet says, my aunt is dying of stage 4 liver cancer. She's under hospice. I want her here, but also don't want her to suffer. No matter what, it's difficult. I tell you what, there's no easy answer. There's no, like, this is what I should be praying for, right? There's no, you know, it is what it is, and what it is it's sucky, you know? It's subpar, I tell you what. But we're thinking of you, Blessed, and we're thinking of your family, your aunt. Yeah, I also agree, Dad. She has the perfect attitude. That's it. The way you gotta look at things sometimes. Satku, hey Boat, I'm here lurking. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Jason P, yo. How you doing? Hey, hi, how you doing? I'm really excited today. I'm gonna go see Martin. See about getting some snowboard gear. Also, it's gonna be wonderful to see my community, right? I'm very, very excited for the prospect of possible fire dancing. I brought cameras and tripods and all the stuff. Stoked to, oh, I thought you were talking about my girlfriend, Dad. Nope. What's going on, Reese? Relatable Reese in the house, everybody. For those of you that don't know, which I don't think there's a whole lot of you that don't know, but Relatable Reese has a channel on the YouTubes, and she is an absolute gem. I would highly recommend checking her out if you have not. Hey peeps, how are you? How are your travels, Spanx? What's going on, Flick? It's good to see you. My travels were great. Legendary, you might add. Never had travel quite so comfortable with babies everywhere, you know? Chase the heat. What's going on, Uncle Johnny? Love you, man. Shout out from Salt Lake City. Dad says, if I mention ski slopes again, he's leaving. You know what's funny about that is I try to get Dad to go skiing and snowboarding with me all the time, and it's close to his heart. But you know, I don't know if he strapped the skis on, if he could do it anymore. And I don't say that to tease him. I hope that the answer is yes, he can do this. You know what I mean? But we have yet to try it. One day soon, I'm sure that we'll get on the slopes, and maybe we got to start Dad off on the bunny hill. But I'm sure he'll. It's like riding a bike. He'll pick it up like nothing, right? Full boat today. Let's go. That's right, Jeremy. It's a wonderful day to be on the lifeboat, baby. Joan M says, my dad carries a lot of light around him. I think that he is inspiring. His girlfriend has a lot of limit too. Just want to say thank you. Well, thank you for thanking us. I think that we do what we do because it's what we do, you know? I don't think that there's anything more to it than that. So I, for one, am grateful that it has an effect, a positive one. Roxy Cole, don't say that. I don't think so. My dad used to be on the North American freestyle ski team. He's got mad skills. Dad says I could go out there tomorrow and throw out a layout backflip. You little grommet. I don't doubt it, Dad. I don't doubt it. But I would also pay good money to see it. I would also pay good money to see it. Relatable Reese says I need him in one piece. Yeah, I like my dad in one piece too. 100%. 100%. Uncle Johnny, I don't remember ever seeing you on skis, man, which is wild because I know you do it. It's a family thing. I would give one of my toes to get on the mountain with you, Uncle Johnny, I have to say. All the best from Scotland. Good to see you. Lost everything through gambling. I tell you what, the cool thing about everything being lost is we just have an open plate to fill with gains, right? It's nice to make your acquaintance. Lost everything. And shout out to you and yours in Scotland, yo. Well, this is exciting. I have to say, sometimes when I'm on the road and I'm going to fire up the old stream in the morning, I'm never quite sure what to expect. You know, it's out of my comfort zone, right? This is a novel experience. I've done it before, but you know, I don't have my microphone, my computer. I have none of my comforts. I've got this little cup of almost empty cold coffee and a little coffee cake. And you guys. My dad says, your uncle came out to snowboard after not skiing for 15 years and went everywhere. I went off of cliffs everywhere. You know, I don't think I've done any cliff drops. My friends are really into it, but you know, the knees don't like that stuff. They really don't. The knees don't like to drop and then catch your whole body weight. They get mad. I feel like I have more things to say about connection, but it's also, I'm going to have to do a short episode today, folks. I have a lot to get done today if I want to spend my vacation time aptly. I'd like to spend time with my family. I'd like to go snowboarding, right? In order to do those things, I need to go secure this gear. And also, if I want to see my buddy Martin, I got to make sure that I have time to do so. Last time I was out here, I didn't get to see him, and he's 100% a part of the extended family I choose. So we got to make sure he knows it. So I got to go over there and give him a big old hug. It started raining while we were doing this. I know you can't see because the light is so bright over there, but it's wet as all heck out there. I left Tucson wearing shorts. And when I got here, it was snowing, and we had to wait for the car in the snow. It was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. Chris says never trust a fart. Just saying. I'd have to agree. I did not. Did it sound like I did? It's cold in here, man. It is cold in here. That's why I'm wearing the hat. You know, this... Oh, I was trying to highlight Satku's comment. Satku says, bonus, having a chili in your mouth while going down the slope. That would be epic. I've also seen videos of people fire dancing while snowboarding. I think that would be absolutely epic. Although I would need a friend to snowboard / camera me. I don't think that you can get the adequate video with a helmet camera. But also something fun. Spinning fire dancing in the snow is beautiful because you have this wonderful white background, and it's the contrast of the fire and the reflection on the snow is wonderful. It's such a great visual. I have to say it's quite rough on the body though. It's cold. It's cold and hot at the same time, so you never know exactly what to wear. Dad, I want to read some of the letters to Q. Is that possible? Can I get in there and check that out? I feel like it's going to just straight humble me and break me down and make me cry, and I feel like that'll be good. And I should probably make a letter too, honestly. I don't know why I didn't even think about that until now. Will you guys do me a favor? Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell for notifications if you like what we do here. It makes a big difference for us. Also, if you're new, I am the son of Admiral Tommy Scoville, son of Papa Scoville. I'm the Calhoun, the Captain Calhoun. And just to go over a couple orders of business, I've been talking about Calhoun's Corner. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to call it, because in my little corner of the internet, we do what we do, right? I don't want to commit to like one thing that we're going to do on my channel, right? We're going to do this stuff. We're going to do that stuff. We're going to do all the stuff. El Capitan, that's right. That's my Discord handle. What was I talking about? Yeah, Calhoun's Corner. We're going to be rolling out my channel, my YouTube channel. I'm also going to be on Twitch. I'm going to be on everything. But we're rolling it out January 1st. I most likely will not have a beautiful, edited, crispy video on the 1st, but we'll either have a live stream, we'll have the branding done, right? It'll be up there, sitting pretty, welcoming, ready. And I will also be working on getting some footage out here to bust out on the new channel. But look out for me January 1st. At the very least, we'll do something like this. Whether or not we're doing painting, snowboarding, whatever the heck we're doing, taking engines apart and putting them back together, whatever we're doing in Calhoun's Corner, there's always a time and a place to talk about recovery. There's always a time and a place to do what we do on the lifeboat. So I don't want anyone to think that, just because we're on my channel or whatever, when that happens, that, we can't talk about this stuff. I'm always going to be a person that you can come to and talk to about things. I'm always going to be a person that wants to see you succeed. I'm always going to be a person that wants to lift you up and hold you high, right? No matter what platform we're on, all right? Just wanted to let you guys know. I haven't said that yet, even though it's in my heart. Now I realize that, so I have to share it with you. Much love, everyone. I will give Cedar all your love, Dad. I invited her to be on the show, and she was like, I don't know. She's got cold feet. All right, guys. I think Blessed to Crochet, among other people, but especially Blessed to Crochet, will be stoked to know that I received for Christmas from my sister a crochet beginner's starter kit. So on our midday show, once I get home, we're going to do a little crocheting together. I've never done it before. I'm going to take tips from my grandma, and I'm going to do a novel experience with you guys. So stay tuned for that as well, coming up in the new year. Lots of fun stuff happening. Lots of good things coming. Thanks for being here. I think I'm going to wrap this sucker up. Shout out to the crew, the mods, every single one of you, anyone new. You're all the best. Thanks for being here. This has been The Lifeboat with Captain Calhoun. I most likely will not be doing a midday show today, folks. And I think moving forward, I also, I might just be surprising with the midday shows, because I often will say I'm going to do this and then I don't have time or something, and I hate my integrity suffering. I hate saying something and then doing something else. So maybe I'll start surprising you guys with midday shows. But today there will be nothing from me. There will be stuff from Miss Reese, from Mr. Admiral, and Mr. Johnny. So, Alia, hello. Good to see ya. Satku says, I tried crocheting. It's too hard. My sister was talking about good yarn and bad yarn, and, it was really going over my head, but apparently, there are ways to make it easier, and she got me the easy stuff, so we'll see. We'll be the judge of that, huh? All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Much love. This has been The Lifeboat with Captain Calhoun. We'll see you later, all right? I think it's this button.